Galaxy should have had a 5-0 performance if not for a miscommunication between Lorendi and Kofi Opare. It led to a rather easy goal for the Dayton Dutch Lions. But certainly an impressive win.
Yeah, that was a bad one, Joe. That was maybe the only real negative of the night.
Down hard. This will be a foul and a free kick. Referee for tonight's game is Alejandro Mariscal. His assistants, Eduardo Mariscal and Apollonar Mariscal. It's all in the family tonight. As far as the officials are concerned, Logan Emery here with the throw. Bradford Jamison the fourth as the ball bounced away from him. Here comes Alex Dixon in his own defense. Needs a little help. McMahon tries to push it into midfield. Galaxy will get it back. At least for a moment. Tommy Meyer. Back to his keeper, Lorendi. Walker now. Not a good. United States can get out of that group of death, Group G. They'll open up on Monday against Ghana. Be rooting on the red, white, and blue. No matter what their manager says. 6 minutes in, 0-0 here at StubHub Center.
Well, you know what makes it so special, Joe. It's a 4-year event. You have to go through a long process to qualify, and now it's here.
Foot can't turn towards goal. Sorto defending there, and it'll be cleared by the Galaxy defense. Tommy Meyer steps into this one. Chandler Hoffman trying to turn his way around the defender there. Runs out of space. Ball will come near side now. McMahon playing on the wing. Dixon is there. Logan.
Joe, and you're almost scratching your head saying, you're 2-0 down, and they got 2 chances, boom, 2 goals, and now you're trying to find a way to get your team back in the game. And I think this is where with a young team like this, can they get something in these last 15 minutes to at least go in halftime down only 2-1.
Free kick here. This is on goal. There was one. Raul Mendiola, I thought, should have had a better opportunity at goal in terms of being right outside the 6. Wasn't able to hit it on net. And then the other one was Jamison the fourth. We talked about in the first half, had the breakaway, and the goalkeeper McCarthy made a good save. Outside of that, the Rhinos have done a pretty good job against the Galaxy.
Well, I think one of the things they've done that's been evident from the start is that they're working hard. They're putting in a good collective effort. They're doing a good job of finishing their chances that they have created on the Galaxy, and it's a little bit of one of those games where you're scratching your head. You're down 2-0, and it's not a game where you've been overwhelmed by great offensive work by Rochester, but I think overall the Galaxy have been punished for some poor marking, and they haven't created a chance yet to really put one in the back of the net. I mean, you're always going to have goalkeepers make good saves. You're always going to have those little things. So I think, the fact of the matter is it's kind of almost like the simple way of putting this. One team put their chances away, and the other team has not yet.
Our second half about to get underway. The Galaxy break their huddle. Rochester Rhinos still talking things over here. We'll start this second half in a moment. Our referee Alejandro Mariscal will come over and give the guys a heads up as to our second half needs to get underway here. It's a school night. Let's go.
School's ending, my man.
Yeah, the final day.
Tomorrow's a half a day. Everybody's on vacation. It's World Cup time. So even the schools know it's time to shut down early so that the kids can get home and watch the games,
There you go.
Unfortunately for us, it's a 12:30 start, where back east it's, a 3:30 start.
So Banks is done, and here comes Colin Rolfe. So Banks, I think, took that knock in the first half, and he got through it, but
they probably tightened up on him.
Yeah. And our second half here about to get underway.
Wonder if he's related to the forward.
Chris. Restart underway here in the Galaxy with the ball off the kickoff. Walker trying to play left side for Jamison the fourth. A second chance at it. Jamison the fourth now. Good job down the middle of the park. He has a go at goal, and this will scream over the bar and out of play. Goal kick.
I think the one thing about Jamison that brings about is you know, a great ability that when he gets the ball, there's always opportunity, there's danger, there's something can happen.
Ball on the far side off the goal kick. Dixon taking it up that right wing. Brings three defenders towards him. Dixon still with it. Jamison the fourth able to get to this. And the clearance back in the midfield. Chandler Hoffman stood up by Hoffer. Able to play it forward to Jack McBean. Takes a couple of shots but keeps possession. Walker. Back defensively. Emery in trouble. He'll turn it back into his own defense. Plays it back to Diallo. Rhinos are doing a good job of pressuring the ball pretty much at all times. Here's Meyer. Tries to lift up the near side, and it'll find the touchline for a throw-in.
No, they're doing a very good job of not letting the Galaxy out easily, and they're doing a good job of putting a lot of pressure on the back line of the Galaxy.
Another ball out of play for another throw-in. You know, join LA Galaxy past and present players June 16th at the Hermosa Beach Pier. Free viewing party to see Omar Gonzalez, Clint Dempsey, Michael Bradley, and the rest of the USA men's national team take on Ghana. The match kicks off at 3 o'clock, and the event starts at 2. So get there early to get your seats. For more details, visit lagalaxy.com/World Cup. Garcia. Scott McBean. Another chance here for Jack on his right foot, and he can't get it to goal. And this will be collected by the keeper, McCarthy.
That's one of the things that with Jack that I think you just got to work with him on. He always seems like sometimes a little off balance when he needs to be in balance to get his chances on goal.
He's on his heels as opposed to leaning forward.
But that was a good little opportunity there that the Galaxy had in moving the ball, getting it forward to get at goal. But again, you know, not a shot on goal.
Galaxy will wheel it around the defense. It'll come to the near side. Meyer. Garcia checking back. He's going to switch left side now. Emery brings it down well. Again, no run up the wing to support that particular pass. Now it'll happen again, but that allows for the Rhino defense to get set, right?
Well, you know, when I'm watching the outside backs and they get the ball, the outside midfielders are just standing there instead of moving in advance, giving you some options. The forwards moving in advance. It's very stagnant. It's 4 guys high, just like right now. You got 4 guys across the field there.
Mendiola's going to get a handball called against him. No, says the referee. Play on. McBean now to the right side. Sorto's one-time cross. That bangs off the defender. The Galaxy bench erupts, wanting a handball against Tony Wells. That's not going to happen. Good work here by Walker. Keeps it alive. No, Mendiola's in an offside position. And possession back to the Rhinos.
Well,
Tony Walls, I should say.
You know, this ball did come up and it came, you know, hit his leg, came up and hit his arm. His arm was there. But I would say I'd let that go because it's, you know, hit his leg first and then it bounced on the ground and bounced up and hit his arm. And I know Kurt is saying, hey, no matter what, it's a handball. It should be called.
Not necessarily, though. That's not necessarily how the law is.
No, I understand that, but that's what he's thinking. I think the ref did the right thing.
Long ball here for McBean. He's onside, brings it down well. Jack from distance off the defender. Wants a handball there. That's not going to happen. Cleared away to Vu. Walls again up the near side this time and out of play. This will be a throw-in. And now we're going to get, I believe, stoppage here. Jack's going to get a yellow card for getting a bit lippy with the officials.
I think that's the case.
Alejandro Mariscal, the official, a yellow card to Jack McBean. A teenager might get his mouth washed out with soap here when he gets home.
I just think he voiced his frustration on the previous non-call and then that one. So I think he got the best of him. And they are getting frustrated, the Galaxy, here after, 50 minutes of play.
Well, Rhinos are playing well, give them credit, but the passing for the Galaxy side, a lot of this stuff is not on target. It's not leading players in the right direction. Balls are on the wrong side of guys going forward. A lot of this issue right now being down 2-0 rests on the shoulders of the Galaxy, no?
Well, there's definitely things there that they're trying to do, just like that switch of play ball there by Tommy Meyer. Makes no sense, but yes, I agree with you.
Jamison, the fourth pass intended for Garcia, again on the wrong side of Rafa, and possession back out to midfield here for the Rhinos. Ball ahead, too long, and Lorendi will pick up. You'll find Kenny Walker as he rolls it out. Here's Sorto. He's got a lot of room here on the right side. Instead of making the run, he's trying to look for the pass. Mendiola this time. He runs out of space, finds Sorto, makes the run again on the right side. It goes top of the box, cleared out. Sundley. Intended for Vu. Meyer is dragged down by Vu. This will be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Sorto with a quick throw. He'll find Walker. Chips ahead for Chandler. Hoffman almost got a toe on that ball. The redirect around the goalkeeper McCarthy. It'll bounce down and he'll pick it up. McCarthy does.
Well, the Galaxy are really getting caught into right now, trying to play very direct and trying to play over the top, and they're getting a little impatient.
This will be a foul against the Galaxy. Not much creativity in the middle of the park for the Galaxy throughout this contest so far. They haven't been able to get the Rhinos out of position in terms of getting downfield. Here's Mendiola, will try to take this towards the left side, plays it on to Jamison the fourth. Again, the run into the corner to open things up is not there. It just stops. They'll go back defensively and they'll wheel it around the right side to Meyer. Here's Sorto. Mendiola. And again, the run into the corner, not there, but here's the pass. Sorto will run up to this one, get the cross away, flicked on by Jack McBean, and the header by Jamison the fourth goes wide of goal, and a goal kick.
Well, that was well conceived, well played, and it was a good combination by the Galaxy there. And they got it wide, and he does a nice job sort of getting a nice diving flick on head by Jack on the back post, and if Hoffman gets a little bit out of Jamison's way, I think he gets a better and a cleaner look to head that on goal.
Wish a happy birthday or send that special someone a message at a Galaxy home game through the Name and Lights program. To find out how you can see your name and lights, visit lagalaxy.com/community. Get your name and lights, Ralph?
Yeah, it'd be nice one time.
We want to ask the fourth official to stop messing with the field mic at midfield. That's the scratching you keep on hearing from time to time. Hey! Throw in here for the Galaxy. Mendiola will play it back. Meyer back to the keeper. Lorendi. A long ball here. Jack McBean will battle Diallo. Good work here by Jack just getting to it. And he'll get a throw-in out of it. Throw will come back to Mendiola. Puts it back on his left foot, cleared off of him. Now McBean in an offside position, and McBean almost loses his mind there because I think the linesman on the near side made a mistake. Jack was already back in an onside position thanks to Diallo in the middle of the park, in my opinion.
Well, that brings me to another concern, that always happens. We're talking about the stadiums and transportation, airports, and all. The quality of refereeing, there's a lot of pressure on those guys in starting tomorrow in the World Cup.
Yes, it is. But we'll have the best down there, and hopefully it'll be officiated well. Last World Cup, of course, there was a lot of situations of the calls for goal line technology and all that good stuff. See how it goes this time around.
Well, this game's become a little scrappy, a little more fight, a little more battle in it, and it's going to be interesting who can get a hold of the game in the next 5 minutes.
Here's Garzi. It'll come on the left. Rolf, I think this is the first or second touch since coming on for him. Diallo defensively. Tried to wheel it around the Galaxy midfield. Good job here by Jamison the fourth, intercepting that pass. Chandler Hoffman trying to take him up the left side. Hoffer is getting there at the last moment, able to clear it out for a throw-in.
Good timely tackle, because if he doesn't win that ball, then Jamison's in.
Trailing 2-0 are the Galaxy here in the 57th minute against the Rochester Rhinos, coming to you from StubHub Center, the big stadium tonight.
Can't believe this stadium's already been 11 years open.
Just like yesterday.
My Lord.
Galaxy versus the Colorado Rapids, and Carlos Ruiz scoring. A 3-0 victory, wasn't it? I believe it was.
Yeah. He's still playing, Carlos.
High 30s for him, I would think.
He's playing in Guatemala now.
Here come the Rhinos on the left side. Walls. It's there by Sorto, onto his right foot, plays into the box, headed away by Diallo. Sundley able to get to this ball, and it'll come back to midfield, kept in play by Mendoza. Mendoza has the first goal here for the Rhinos. This will be a handball against Rochester. Kenny Walker into Rafa Garcia. Garcia closed down quickly, and this will be a foul. Luckily, fortunate that call went his way, I thought. We start taking, it'll go to the left side. Emery lobs it to the near side this time. McBean lays it down for Mendiola. Back to Jack. His shot on the right foot is out of play. He had a clean look at goal, and again, on his heels instead of going forward, ball goes up high.
Well, there it is, Joe, and that's a big part of it. A nice little layoff by Jack, a nice little through ball, but you can see he's not in balance, and he's falling back and off to the side, and causes the shot not to be accurate and be on goal.
Ball at midfield here. Mendoza for the Rhinos. Second ball given away right to Mendiola. Trying to find that open player. It's Sorto here on the near side. Closed down quickly. Sorto still with it, and then taking off the ball. Vu plays it back. Mendoza ahead to Rolf. He'll play on the right side. They're finding a lot of space here, the Rhinos are. Here's McMahon. Sundley trailing on the play. Garzi top of the center circle. And they'll work the left side. Mendoza again. Sorto defending there. The ball will go wide. Vu runs onto this one. His cross into the sixth. A header towards goal, and right on the goalkeeper Lorendi that time. That was a nice buildup by the visitors.
It was excellent. It was well done.
Again, a mistake here by the Galaxy. Mendiola tries to get it back. It'll come out of play for a throw in LA. All the way back defensively. Sorto will have to run it down. We have a player down in Dixon, I believe. Let's see if play will continue here. Ball on the left side. Lorendi, or I should say Emery, looking. And he will take it into midfield, and now our referee does stop play.
Well, one of the things that we're seeing constantly, and I don't want to be critical, And that's what makes this so difficult, being a good, legitimate goal scorer, is always being in sync, in balance, good. When you get into that position where you need to shoot the ball, having that ability to be the body position that you need to be in, and putting that non-kicking foot where it has to be in. And those are things that Jack is getting better at, and he will get better at it. And it's such a difficult skill. I mean, to shoot. Those that play really understand that. I mean, you really appreciate that. Sometimes we become so far removed from it where we watch games, and we see good players do it, and it looks easy. But trust me, it's a difficult one. And this is where I think that just really for Jack, it's like every day working on it, every day getting better at it, putting him into positions that he would have to be challenging himself for that, to get that down and become a better goal scorer.
Catch every Galaxy 2 and USL Pro regular season and playoff games live on YouTube this season. Features include DVR, chat, and social media interactivity. Subscribe for free at YouTube/LA Galaxy. So Dixon is done after taking that knock.
That's two good players they've lost with knocks. I thought they did a good job, both players, in Dixon and Banks.
Rosenlund comes in. Play will continue here for the Galaxy. The long ball comes ahead. Cleared away by Walls. Into the center circle now. Walker. He'll get a second chance at it. He was fortunate there. Come forward looking for Chandler Hoffman, and Hoffman is brought down. That's a foul and a free kick.
There's a guy there that I really want to see him try to get into this game, the last 30, Chandler Hoffman. I think he's a player that needs to bring the game and find the game.
He's had a quiet contest, I think. You're right. Here's the restart for the Galaxy. Walker with the service into the area. Goalkeeper McCarthy wanted to box it away. I think he got the hold of the head and not the ball on the Logan Emery. Nonetheless, Rochester Rhino is able to clear here, and they come on the counter. It'll go right side. Galaxy have some numbers back. And Rochester will set up around midfield. Here's Walls on the near side and gets through him, and the Galaxy get themselves a throw in. It'll come to Garcia. Back for McBean on the right. Needed a better pass there. Sorto will try to find Jack. He's tripped up. That'll be a foul and a free kick for the Galaxy.
So now the Galaxy have an opportunity to really try now two ways of getting yourself back in this game. One, obviously picking up your offensive skills and prowess, but I think also defensively they got to step it up and put some good pressure on Rochester and see if they can get a ball in transition by good pressure and then turn it into a counter.
Kenny Walker takes the free kick, tries to get it towards the spot, comes to the top of the area. Hoffman was able to turn it towards goal. Jamison, the fourth, does not hit it well. Jack McBean had a chance with a header outside the 6, and he had the ball spin away from him. Easy pickup by McCarthy, the keeper.
Well, there's a miss hit that turns into a good pass, but then Jack, didn't have enough on it to put it back across.
He was on his way down at the time the ball came to him. No power on it. Logan Emery now back for Diallo. Jack McBean working hard tonight. Unfortunately, he has not been able to find the goal. And neither has the Galaxy at this point. 65 minutes in. Rhinos 2 and the Galaxy nothing. Sorto into the corner, intended for Mendiola. Diallo's able to clear this one out. Another throw in. Quickly with the throw. Mendiola trying to turn the corner on Vu. Trying to put it back on his left foot. He will get the foul outside the area. And a free kick.
I think Kurt's going to pull his trigger a little bit here and bring two subs in.
He needs those fresh legs. He needs the big guys. Charlie Rugg and Andre Aris coming on. Jack McBean is done.
Jack got a ponytail on the top of his head.
He's got something going, a little beehive going on. The Galaxy trying to make the second substitution, or will they make a second substitution? Only one right now, apparently.
Yeah, it might be for Walker, who's taking the free kick.
No, I think the Galaxy want to make this second substitution, but they can't seem to get the board going. We'll continue. Garcia plays it in, cleared away. Jamison the fourth, he'll play back. Sorto lifts to the near side. Garcia chests it down, runs past two defenders, keeps possession. Back out Diallo. He'll play near side. Mendiola back in towards center. There's Garcia top of the center circle, back on the left side. Emery. He's got some space here. Decides the early cross. Looking for Rugg. It'll come backside. Mendiola settles along the line. Tries to get the cross away through the six. The shot towards goal deflected out of the open net. And it'll be a corner kick for the Galaxy. The defender on that right side came out of nowhere. I believe McMahon. And saved a goal. It's still 2-0 Rhinos. Here in the 67th minute. Here comes Aris. Oscar Sorto pulled. So we'll go with three in the back now.
I think that's the plan.
Walker's corner kick. Cleared up high into the air, still in the box. Will come out now, settled by Mendiola. Mendiola still with it, heeled forward by Diallo to Raul. Still bouncing around that 6-yard box, but nobody can redirect towards goal. And he goes down, and this is a foul against the Galaxy. And a free kick for the Rochester Rhinos. All that work, but nothing on frame.
Well, here's what starts to happen, Joe, not only for the players a little bit, is that there is becoming a little frustration. You can't penetrate, you can't score, you can't get on track, and that starts to creep into play a little bit now because you see the clock going down.
McMahon's goal kick or restart cleared out by Garcia. Rochester's just quicker to the ball. Defensively, they're able to close down the Galaxy quickly tonight. Here's Vu. Stood up by Garcia. Walker's able to run onto the loose ball. Plays back to Meyer. He'll power into midfield. And again, a turnover. Aris will play it forward. Get a second chance at it. He comes in hard. That'll be a foul, and he'll probably pick up a yellow card here. Both players took a good spill there, but.
Well, that goes back to Meyer's pass out of the back. It wasn't even cleared. It wasn't driven. Just hung in the air. Came right back to Rochester. He had time. He didn't have to play that ball in the urgency that he played it in.
And Andre Aris picks up a yellow card here.
Didn't take him long.
Nope. It doesn't matter that you hurt yourself as well.
Well, you never get that pity.
No.
Players try to do that where they don't want to get booked, so they'll stay down if they're injured. Hope the ref wouldn't. It's even Jack McBean. He tried to hide a little bit, walk towards the touchline, so maybe you had to find me to book me.
Diallo's restart into the Galaxy penalty area off of the Galaxy's Diallo. And out of play, corner kick for the Rochester Rhinos. One of the few times they've been in the Galaxy half of the field here in the second half. 69 minutes in now, still 2-0 in favor of Rochester. Ball lifted into the Galaxy 6, and the goalkeeper Lorendi was cleared out. That's a foul and a free kick.
Yeah, he got cleaned out there on that one. He came and Rochester came and just crunched him.
Got a serious case of soccer fever? Come meet LA Galaxy soccer legends Mauricio Cienfuegos and Kobe Jones at Macy's in Downey at 2 o'clock June 14th. The first of 125 customers to spend $75 in the men's department will receive their autographs and a mini soccer ball and 2 sideline tickets to the August 27th game versus DC United.
That's a good bargain. Getting down to Macy's and see the two living legend guys there. Cienfuegos and Jones.
Not too far away from your place. You should go say hi.
No. Okay. World Cup.
Offside here. Well, it's 2 o'clock. That's before the last game.
Yeah, but you got to drive in traffic now.
Oh my goodness! You got to make the effort.
I hope the fans go out there and show their support to those two guys.
Of course. Somebody's not sleeping tonight. You're gonna fall asleep in the middle of the games tomorrow. Ball goes left side. Here comes Jamison, the fourth. His cross. Rough. Chandler Hoffman with a chance at the second opportunity. No, it's not a goal. It's waved off. Charlie Rugg apparently was in an offside position on the first shot. And it's still 2-0 Rochester here in the 71st.
Wow, that was a nice shot by Hoffman and a good save. That other one we didn't talk about. They had a guy make a save off the line that was well done as well.
So Vu is done for the night. And entering the game, Onua Thomas Obasi replacing him. Look at the replay once again. It is the correct call by the linesman as Rugg was in an offside position at the time of the shot and still behind the defense on the rebound. And so it remains Rochester 2-0 over the Galaxy. Throw comes into Aris. Back to Garcia, gets through him and back the other way now, possession. Well, this is a kind of a letdown here tonight because the Galaxy were almost clinical against the Dayton Dutch Lions on Sunday night.
Well, that's the funny thing, how things can happen that way. You got 5 goals the other night in 45 minutes of play, and then you come out tonight and you're struggling to get your 1 goal to get going.
Obasi runs out of real estate. This is going to be a throw-in.
They just keep getting bigger and bigger, Rochester.
Yeah.
All their subs, the players they're taking off, a little smaller in size, and the guys they're bringing on are bigger and bigger.
Yeah, they can play power forward as well in the NBA if they like. Throw in here for the Galaxy. Obasi picks up a yellow card for delay of game as he kicked the ball away. Mendiola back to Walker. Again, he plays into space. This will be easy for Diallo to send back to his goalkeeper, McCarthy. 73rd minute here. This will be a foul again. Rolfe. And again, a free kick for the Galaxy. Here's Garcia. Again, takes his eye off the ball. Mendiola will keep it alive for the Galaxy. Plays into midfield on a no-look pass, and this is just all about effort right now, not necessarily about brains for the Galaxy. And cleared back into the Galaxy defense.
Well, Raul has not had a good game tonight, Mendiola. I've come to expect quality from him and some little bit of magic, and so far tonight he hasn't been able to put it together. And now we're already at the 74th minute mark.
Here's Walker. Diallo. Aris. Diallo will send long, trying to find Mendiola. Second ball kept alive by Chandler Hoffman. This should be a handball outside the area, and it is, and a free kick here for the Galaxy. In the meantime, Chandler Hoffman goes tumbling into the box. He's going to be okay. But a good free kick opportunity now for the Galaxy right outside the 18.
Well, it's a good movement again by Chandler. He does a good job to get the first touch, but it just got away a little bit too far. And the tackle came, a handball, and now they've got it right now, not even a yard or so outside the 18. So it's going to be a tough one to get up and over the wall quickly from that distance.
This is one of those knuckling shots to the far post, I would think. That's what you want to do.
Well, sometimes I like that. I've seen guys do that. Just go low on the wall because everybody has a tendency to jump.
Well, from 18 yards out, if that wall jumps at that point, the goalkeeper should go after his defenders. No need to jump. Referee gives the go-ahead. Garcia sends it towards goal. He scores! And the Galaxy pull one back. It is 2-1 in the 75th minute.
That was well taken. That was all you can ask for on that one, on that free kick. We were talking about it, you know, the distance, and he did what he had to do to put that into to make it a goal. So let's see again.
Once again. May have deflected a little bit going over that wall.
And it did jump that wall.
He did a great job of keeping it under the bar, to tell you the truth.
Yes, he did. He did a good job. And now we've got ourselves a little bit, the last 15 minutes here. Can the Galaxy get another one? And get back in there and then see what happens.
76th minute here. The Galaxy trailing 2-1. Rafa Garcia picking up the goal. The throw-in will come deep from the Galaxy defense.
So it puts a little pressure on Rochester now. They hear a little bit. You know, they've been coasting. They've been going along quite good this half. And now all of a sudden now it's 2-1.
Here's Rolf. His pass broken up by Jamison the fourth. Walker trying to break out of the zone. He's just going to play it into space. And running this down is Hoffer back to his goalkeeper. Took a couple bounces on McCarthy. He was able to clear. Garzi plays long into the Galaxy defense. Intended for Rolf. Does a good job of bringing that one down as it came down over his left shoulder. Ball goes left side this time. Rosenlund. Defended on the play, Garcia. Back out it goes. Garzi. He'll play to the right side. Job by Jamison the fourth getting in front there. Diallo's clearance. And it'll go out of play. Touched last by the Rhinos. Throw in. Charlie Rugg. Goes near side for Garcia. Gets in front of that. Keeps it in play. Able to play it back out. Mendiola now. Shades over to the right side. Again on the wing, Garcia. Once you get that ball away, shouldn't you make the run towards the box and take a defender with you?
Well, they need to move a little bit, you know, and I think sometimes they just right away give up on that side.
Emery's now. His cross is blocked. Comes out to Jamison the fourth. Can't get to it, though. Now Aura's from distance, and this will whistle over the bar and out of play. And a goal kick. Join the LA Galaxy alumni, coaches, players, and staff for the second annual LA Galaxy 5K on August 24th. Run through twists and turns at the StubHub Center for the chance to win 2 round-trip flights courtesy of Alaska Airlines. Register today at lagalaxy.com/5K to receive your official race medal and t-shirt. Sounds like a fun day. Obasi stripped of the ball. Rhinos get it right back, though. Rosenlund. And off of Garcia and out of play. Another throw-in.
Well, now, you know, it's the clock becomes the real situation for the Galaxy. Now, can they fight and can they get another good opportunity here? And, you know, obviously the other team's just going to try to kill the game and not so concerned.
Ball will go right side. Here's McMahon. Mendoza. Garzi again taking up the space that's available there. McMahon will play into midfield. Diallo lobs into the Galaxy penalty area and headed away by Meyer. Walker misplayed the ball there. Feet were in cement and the ball skipped away from him. Walls now for the Rhinos. Another long ball into the Galaxy defense. Knotted away by Emery. Garzi able to play into space. Mendoza will run this one down on the right side. 79 minutes in. 2-1 in favor of Rochester. Big mistake. Chandler Hoffman might have a breakaway here. Here comes Hoffman on the left side being closed down by Walls and forced wide by Walls. And the Galaxy trying to keep possession here, and they won't.
Lost opportunity there. Breakaway. And didn't have enough breakaway speed to get a shot off.
Ball will go left side. Rosenlund. I think Chandler needed to cut more to the right side in order to turn the defender and make him chase. Garzi plays into the penalty area intended for Rolf. Diallo with the clearance. Garcia. Aris plays in the midfield. Jamison the fourth. Quiet evening for him for the most part. He had 2 goals Sunday night. Tonight, 1 good chance on a breakaway that was saved. Another chance in the second half on a header that sailed wide, well wide of the goal. But outside the goal opportunities, he has not had an impact on the game.
No, and I think now what you got to see is you got to see some real effort by the white shirts to win balls when possession is lost. You know, and opening up right now. I need to see white shirts spreading out, moving, wanting the ball, running off the ball to try to get this next goal.
Mendiola to the near side, trying to turn the corner here on Obasi's not going to happen with those long legs. It's going to be a throw-in. Garcia plays in the rug, runs into Mendiola, and both players lose the ball. Good job by Jamison the fourth, getting it back. Andre Aris. Left side, Emery. That's broken up. Aris again. Chase down the loose ball.
Emery needs to get a little bit of a disguise in his game. Fake that cross and go right by him.
Here's Meyer. 82nd minute. Tommy Meyer pushing forward. Ball played back out. Kenny Walker. The lone defender back is Diallo at this point. Ball will go left side. Emery. Got to work that wing at some point. Walker again. Try it again to the right. Garcia brings it down well along the end line, and he ran out of real estate. This will be a goal kick. Here comes the substitution for the Galaxy. Diallo is out, and here comes Travis Bowen.
You know, you made a comment, Joe, and I want to go back to it. You know, you got the ball wide, and he has it there. He's got to try to, you know, combine or take him on and try to go. We switch the ball to the other side, and, you know, you wind up losing possession.
Emery able to get on the end of this goal kick, plays it forward. Travis Bowen trying to work hard to get it. The Galaxy go with 3 in the back now the rest of the way. Garcia at right back, Meyer and Emery. They were going with 3 in the back before, but now Garcia goes back into a defensive position. Travis Bowen. Cross down low, going to the top of the box. It's cleared. Again, Garcia. Galaxy able to keep numbers forward here. Long ball into the area, headed away by Diallo. Comes out to Rosenlund. We're in the 83rd minute. Galaxy trailing by a score of 2-1. Mendoza keeping possession here, run over by Emery. This will be a foul.
Well, you know, now it becomes an issue here of one thing and one thing only. Do what you can to get this ball back with good pressure. Obviously, Rochester's been instructed as soon as the ball's lost, everybody behind the ball and get back.
Here's Hoffman now for the Galaxy. A little hopeful on that pass. Now Walker. Garcia. Meyer, and it's wheeled around to the left side. Now what will happen? Emery decides to play it back. Aris. Play to the near side. Garcia once again. He'll play forward, trying to find Jamison. It's on the end of it. He's going to get a foul. And a free kick here for the Galaxy. Substitution for Rochester Rhinos. Another tree coming in.
Entering the game, number 17, Lance Rosebaum.
Right, whoever goes to the left, okay?
Leading the game,
Guys on the ground in front of
Mendoza.
So Mendoza is done. Lance Roseboom coming on. Galaxy about to make a substitution. Djokovic to come on as well. 85th minute, time of the substitution. And we're waiting again on the signboard here to get this substitution done. And referee again gives the go-ahead. The substitution doesn't happen for the Galaxy. Walker plays it to the back post. The goalkeeper off his line. It gets through his hands. The redirect towards goal. And it's skied over the bar and out of play off of Tommy Meyer. Here comes the substitution for LA. Leaving the match for the Galaxy, Jamison the fourth, and here comes Djokovic.
In the 85th minute, entering the game, Alexander Djokovic. Making the game, number 38, Bradford Jamison the fourth.
86th minute now. Sure, we'll get a couple of minutes, probably 3 minutes of added time at this moment.
Well, definitely I'll get that much, but I mean, whether it's 2 or 3, the Galaxy got to try to push it right now and get it going instead of these lofty little balls they play.
Here's another long ball for Djokovic this time. It'll scream out of play. Rolfe now down. He's trying to walk off what looks to be an injury to his left foot. Here comes the Rhino trainer to take a look.
You know, one of the things that, you know, you'd have to work, and it's always work. There's always work to be done within your team and within the team and within the individual players. And a young player like Tommy Meyer needs to get out there, and just like I said, so-and-so has to hit 100 balls. Jack McBean, Tommy Meyer's got to hit 100 balls that when he plays out of the back, when he plays it wide, when he switches it, just to be more accurate with the quality of his passes.
Hit the target, hit the target, hit the target.
Yeah, and those are the things that, you know, hey, listen, I was always amazed how many hours of pursuit that David Beckham, you know, worked on things that he already did at a very high level, but he continued to work on it.
That's what kept him great. McCarthy with a goal kick. You know, greatness is not doing it one time. Everybody can do it one time.
Right.
Greatness is being able to do it all the time.
And it's those guys that just continually work to keep that skill at a high level. You know, at a high level. And this is something for young people to understand, that it's the hours of pursuit when really people aren't looking at you.
Yep. Throwing never went in bounds, and so we'll do it again. Intended for Rosenblum. And Tommy Meyer able to get it back to the goalkeeper Lorendi. He lifts into midfield. Galaxy are able to get this one back. Walker will power it forward. On the right side, Djokovic trying to run this one down. Obasi is there. They get tangled up. This is going to be a foul against the Galaxy. You know, the Galaxy had a couple go in their favor that I think were eye-openers, and this time maybe it evened out a bit.
It did, because right here in front of the Rochester bench, they got away with a hold, and Coach Lilly put that in the ref's head, and then when on the other end you make a silly foul. I mean, make him play out of that Rochester defender. Now you foul him, now they get a free kick.
Ball at midfield off the restart. Walker will play ahead. This one again back to the goalkeeper McCarthy. Thing about the Galaxy here is they've picked up a sense of urgency, but there's a sense of panic along with the urgency, and they're just bombing balls forward, and this is becoming cherry picking defensively for the Rhinos.
Right. Well, that's what makes the game hard, Joe. When you're chasing it and you're down a goal and you're trying everything in your power to get the ball forward, and sometimes you overhit it, sometimes you misplace it, and sometimes you miskick it, and clearly that's what the Galaxy are trying to do right now.
Lorendi with a quick goal kick. Lifts in the midfield. Ara's trying to get on the end of it. Nodded away from him. Garcia. He'll go back to Tommy Meyer. Meyer almost stripped of the ball by Rolfe. In fact, Rolfe's going to win it back here for Rochester. Another ball out of play. Another throw in here for the Rhinos. We're in the 90th minute. We might get 5 minutes of added time.
But we've never heard it so clear, because our games are never this empty that you hear the sideline there, speakers picking it all up, and we're hearing what the fourth official's saying.
It's going to be a goal kick for the Galaxy. Substitution coming up in a moment here for Rochester. Another very large player about to come onto the field, and Patrick Slojic. Aris will go left side. Back it comes to Walker. Tommy Meyer now. And what I don't get here is that Logan Emery's now calling for the ball that's now 60 yards away from him when he had it the first time. Here's Garzi. He'll try to run it into the corner, plays ahead. Roseboom. And a goal kick for the Galaxy. Substitution here. Rochester Rhinos. Garzi is done. Here comes Slojic. He's bandaged up pretty good. A big old brace on his right leg there.
Well, you know, again, a big guy to come back in there to help win air balls that are being pumped now all the time forward and deep into the box, and that's going to be his job.
5 minutes added to the second half of this contest. Garcia is fouled there. This will be a free kick. And Rolfe is going to pick up a yellow card as well. Kenny Walker lifts this top of the box. Charlie Rugg tries to get on the end. Headed away by Diallo. Mendiola able to get it to the left side. Plays it into the corner. He's going to run it down now. Ball comes back out. Emery's cross cleared away. Now Rolfe. It's played back to the right side. McMahon up the right wing. Lorendi's going to come off his line. Plays it into space. Roseboom with an open net. And the Galaxy are very fortunate there. Lorendi made a mistake, in my opinion, coming off his line that way.
Mistake. That was huge. It was a huge mistake. They dodged a bullet there, and we're very fortunate that that one was not put in the back of the net by Rochester.
Here comes Djokovic. He's taking off the ball. As we look at it again, Lorendi way out of his net to the near side, and then gave it away to Roseboom, and his ball just skips away from that far post.
He hit it with the outside of his foot, mishit it, and went right to the Rochester player and had an opportunity to put into an open net and missed it.
Rosenlund played it back to Walls, was closed down there by Travis Bowen, and the Galaxy can't get the possession. Throw-in though here for LA. We're about 2 minutes into added time. Garcia played it off the defender and out of play. Another throw-in. Mendiola out of play off Raul. Throw-in. Obasi will take the throw. Plays it forward here to Rosenlund, and he finds the touchline. Another throw-in quickly. Walker lobs it in and cleared back the other way. He'll get another chance at this one. Pokes it forward one more time. At some point you want to find your own player, don't you?
Well, they got to find it, but they got to find it with a little more precision.
Garcia's throw here. Aris plays top of the box. Bowen back to goal, trying to turn. Was he brought down? No, says the referee. Mendiola trying to find space. He stood up by Obasi, and it's cleared. Logan Emery will run this one down. About 3 minutes into added time. The long ball top of the area again, cleared away. Aris may have taken a shot to the face here. Now Lorendi plays long again. Mendiola will go to his left, has an opportunity at goal, it's blocked. Walker. Garcia onto his left foot. He'll have a go at goal, and it'll go across the goal mouth and out of play for a goal kick. And Aras took something, it looks like maybe he got poked in the eye because he's continuing to try to clear his vision.
Well,
and I guess he's going to be okay as our referee comes over to take a look.
You know, it's a situation now. I mean, you know, that they just got to keep trying and pumping it there. But Rochester's doing a good job of just nullifying it all.
Aras is non-existent at this moment for the Galaxy. Here they come. The Rhinos. Rolf will roll it into the corner here and burn a little clock. Our referee points to midfield, and this game has come to an end. The LA Galaxy 2 are upset at home at the hands of the Rochester Rhinos by a score of 2-1. Goals by Mendoza and Dixon. They hold up. Galaxy get one back in the late moments, but can't get the equalizer. The goal by Rafa Garcia, a highly real type of goal, but at the end of the result is a loss at home here, a surprising loss.
Well, it's a disappointment performance. I don't think the Galaxy put together anything of consistency in either first half or second half. And what we saw on Sunday night would look promising, but then again, that's sometimes the fool's goal. You play Dayton, who's a poor team, comes easy. You're up 5-0 at half. This one you're down 2-0 at half, and then you were chasing the game the whole half, and it just didn't come together. Even though when they got the one, I thought, could they get the equalizer? And they had some chances. I mean, there was one there that was saved off the line by a Rochester guy, and then there was one there that, you know, just really I thought was going to be a goal as well. But, you know, you got to give Rochester their credit and their due that they came here tonight and got a positive result and walk away with 3 points.
Not good enough tonight for the LA Galaxy 2 as they lose by a score of 2-1. Tomorrow the World Cup gets underway. 3 o'clock is your first game. Brazil taking on Croatia. The United States opens up Group G on Monday at 3 o'clock. And, of course, the Hermosa Pier Galaxy viewing party gets underway at 2 o'clock, and we hope to see you there. Here tonight for Ralph Perez, Joe Tutino saying so long on this USL broadcast tonight. Rochester Rhinos defeat the LA Galaxy 2 by a score of 2-1. Good night, everybody.